Hey everyone, it's Nicole. Welcome back for another plan with me. Today I'll be planning for the week of Monday, August 14th through Sunday, August 20th, and I am using this May mystery kit from Let's Make It Sparkle. Included in this month's kit, I did receive 2 extra sheets from Simply Ginger Co., which I was really happy about. I had been lurking on Simply Ginger Co.'s Etsy store for quite some time, so when I saw that Natalie was including her shop in this month's mystery kit, or the May mystery kit, I was really excited to try out some of her stickers. This is probably going to be one of my last summer themed spreads. I have one more left from Honeydew Paper Shop that I'm really looking forward to using after this one, but I am just kind of getting ready for a change of pace, so I'll probably start to plan with some miscellaneous kits in the near future. I also had a request to do a spread or a couple spreads without utilizing any kits, so I will probably be doing one of those in the near future, most likely when I move out of my current situation, just because I'll have a little bit more room to spread out and get a little bit more creative. But yeah, I am really looking forward to fall and the holiday spreads that are about to come. It's one of my favorite times of year, and I feel like it reflects in my planning, so I can't wait to start that. So moving on to the plan with me, I did go ahead and put down the bottom washi and the date covers. The quote box that I'm using did come from the Simply Ginger Co. sheet. I did use both of the full boxes that she provided in the sampler sheets that came in the kit, so I really liked the text that she used, and I loved that quote, just the good vibes. It was simple and something that I definitely needed going into the work week on Monday. Her interpretation of I don't know what kind of trees those are, but the leaves on those trees were a little bit more dulled down. Not as far as vibrancy goes, it was just the color was a little bit less intense than the Let's Make It Sparkle leaves, but I really, really liked it. So I chose that quote box for top of the sidebar, and then I went ahead and put down a habit tracker to track my Instagram posts. And then because I don't plan and mark work throughout the week, I do like to keep that on the side and mark my work hours on a weekly box. I use my planner to keep track of what I have to do during the work week, as you might have been able to tell if you've been watching my channel for a while. So I do like to keep a track of my hours though in the sidebar. And then at the bottom, I just put an extras header down. Just use that to keep track of some bigger items that were occurring during the week. And then to finish off the sidebar, I put down a piece of washi and a scalloped box just to keep track of my social media. Moving on to Monday, I started off with a to-do header, and then I cut down a ombre heart checklist. I used that just to note some tasks that I wanted to get done when I first got in the morning. Underneath that, I put down an appointment label and the Let's Make It Sparkle icon, the money symbol icon. I love her icons. I love that she doesn't use the circular icons. So I just used that to mark that I had to make a run to the bank. And then the headers were just a little bit too narrow for the headers that are printed on the page. So I layered the Today header over top of just some plain light pink washi. And then underneath that, I put down a half box, and I do it off camera, but I put down a Bad Day Terra Girl from Pumpkin Paper Co. And I put that down because we had gotten a call from our township just regarding some bad news and delays about our house. So we will most likely have to wait about another 3 weeks to get in our house. But underneath that, I did mark an Instagram post. So I took a Simply Ginger Co. icon with the Instagram logo on it to mark the post. Underneath that, I put the full box and then a sleepy mask from Hello Petite Paper. I usually fall asleep really early on Mondays. I just can't keep myself awake, so I just use that to mark that I went to bed early. Moving on to Tuesday, I put down a Today header to start and then a money bag icon from the Simply Ginger Co. sheet. I used that to mark that I had to prep a check and then deliver it to one of our vendors. To mark the delivery, I just put down a little thing with a car icon on it. Underneath that, I put down a half box with a clock icon from Let's Make It Sparkle. I used that to mark a meeting I had, and then I pulled in a laptop sticker from Planneresque to just remind myself that I had to send an email. I ended up shifting my to-do list down to the bottom because I realized that I would have 2 full boxes next to each other and I wanted to keep them staggered. So I cut down another heart checklist to mark my to-dos. And then over top of that to-do section, I do put down the full box. I end up having to shift some things up just to make room for the whole full box. On Wednesday, I start off by putting a full box up at the top and then did layer some green washi behind the Today header, just so none of the gray ink peeked through. And then underneath that, I put down an appointment label from Simply Ginger Co. I used that to mark an interview I had in the morning. And then on the full box, I put down a little thing with the money symbol down because I realized I wasn't going to have enough room to fit everything that I wanted to. So I used that to mark that I had purchased the Planning Roses mystery kit. It looked really cute. And then underneath that appointment label, I put down a half box and a coffee cup from Piper Paper Company. And that pen sticker is from Sticker Blush. I used that to mark a meeting I had in the morning. I then went ahead and created a little to-do section. I put down that to-do header from Simply Ginger Co. and then I cut up a light pink ombre heart checklist. To mark filming, I started off by putting a teardrop sticker down from a Willow Fields kit and then the camera icon from Let's Make It Sparkle, but I didn't like how I ended up writing film on the page, so I cut up some washi and made a flag out of it and wrote film on it instead. At the end of the day, I did have to make a call, so I just put down the cell phone icon sticker from Simply Ginger Co. For Thursday, I started off with my to-do section, and then I put down the full box, one of my favorite full boxes. I love the print on the washi of this kit, so I wanted to put my favorite one on Thursday, and then my camera did cut out, but you didn't miss anything really. So I put down the Today header, and then underneath that, I put down a clock icon to mark a call that I had. Next, I put down a half box and I put down one of the planners that came with the kit. I don't remember if it was from Let's Make It Sparkle or Simply Ginger Co. I do end up using both though. And then underneath that, I just put down a little thing with an asterisk on it or a star. I had a last minute meeting for one of our pieces of equipment that was broken at my job. And then at the end of the night, Marvin and I went to a bar just to grab some drinks. So that cocktail sticker is from GP Sticker Studios. That is one of my favorite icons that she sells. And then on Friday, I started off with a Today header, a plain piece of washi, and then I layered the Payday sticker over top of that. Next, I put down the laptop that came with the kit, and I used that to mark an email I had to send. And then I put down a clipboard and little pen sticker from Piper Paper Company to note a project that I had to start. And then just to get a sense of the spacing that I had left, I just put down the full box that I chose for Friday. I think that's one of the prettiest full boxes of the kit. And then above the full box, I put down a green gold foiled Clever Gal Crafts flag and a film sticker from Sweet Bella XOXO. I love that combination to mark filming and editing and uploading. I had a mani-pedi appointment at 4:30 that day, so I put down a half box and pulled in a nail polish bottle sticker from Planning Roses. And then it was a pretty crappy night weather-wise, so Marvin and I just ordered Chinese takeout, and that takeout sticker is from Thumbprints CO. Saturday, I started off with the full green glitter full box, and then I put down a strip of washi, or no, first I put down a to-do header, and then I put down a plain strip of washi and layered the laundry basket icon that came with the kit over top of that, just to mark that I got some laundry done. And then underneath that, I put down a car sticker. We went to view some more wedding venues that day. So again, we traveled about an hour, hour and a half to get to those places. So I used the car icon that came with the kit to mark our drive. And then I noted the venue tours on a half box with some deco. I kind of used the deco as bullet points to a certain extent. And I just marked the venues that we saw on the half box. For those of you wondering, we don't have a venue picked out yet or a date. We still have a few places to look at. I talk a little bit about the venues that we tour in my August monthly kit spread. I give a little bit of detail about all of the places that we've seen. At the end of Saturday night, we stopped at a bar just to grab some drinks and decompress from the kind of overload of information that we received on the tours. So I took that wine glass. Again, that wine glass is from Thumbprints Co. And then after that, we went to one of Marvin's friend's house and he had a fire pit going. So I used that just on a quarter box. And then finally on Saturday, I put down the Happy Mail sticker that I believe came from the Simply Ginger Go sheet. I had received Happy Mail from Planneresque that day. On Sunday, I started off with a to-do section. I put down that other planner that came with the kit. I used that to mark some memory planning that I had gotten done. And then I had some to-dos in relation to getting a video up and ready for Wednesday. I put a pink strip of washi down, and that scripted Don't Forget sticker came as part of the Let's Make It Sparkle portion of the kit. And then I just cut up a ombre heart checklist and used the 2 boxes to mark the editing and voiceover that I had to do. And then that full box, I believe, again, is from the Simply Ginger Co. portion of the kit. And then I just started planning from the bottom up. That TV icon came with the kit. I used that to mark the second to last episode of Game of Thrones for the season, which is so sad. At this point, it is over, and I can't believe it's over, and we have to wait like 2 years for it to come back. But anyway, I went ahead and put down a half box and a piece of deco that came with the kit to mark that we had gone to my friend's pool for a little bit, and then we went to a barbecue after that. Towards the end of the night, I used the cutlery sticker icon that came as part of the Let's Make It Sparkle kit. Now I am just going ahead and cutting up some of my own flags and putting them up at the top of the Erin Condren. In a bit, I just finish up my sidebar off camera, and then that is a wrap for this spread. I really enjoyed it, much more than I thought. I love green, but I've never really incorporated so much green in a spread before, so I really love the way that it came out. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys!